This is Tools for Teens, where we explore an array of AI tools to bring your imagination to life. In today's lesson, I will show you how I built the Tools for Teens course and hopefully inspire you to build your own digital products. Let's get into it. So welcome to Tools for Teens. In this lesson, I'm going to show you from beginning till end how I put the Tools for Teens course together. And we're going to start with Notebook LM. All right, so you just log into Notebook LM. That brings you to this page. And now I'm going to create a new notebook. So I just click on that button. And now I'm going to start uploading my resources. Now, this is where garbage in, garbage out really does apply, because what I'm going to upload is actually classes that I taught on this topic. So I recorded my voice during these sessions, during these lectures. And this topic was all about career choices and living in an age of AI, which I've been teaching for 5-6 years. So it is important that your resources are valid and reliable if you want to put together a decent product. Perhaps in the meantime, I can show you what I'm then going to do. I'm going to show you the prompt that I've designed. So this is basically what it looks like. I'm telling it, listen, I want the final product to look like this. There has to be a title. I want a section that says, why do you need this upgrade? Okay. So great, we have our prompt. I save that. Let's go back to Notebook LM. There's the lesson prompt that we just talked about. So I'm uploading that. And then you can say, use the lesson prompt to build a lesson based on what was taught during these classes. All right, so I'm just going to scan through this quickly. There's a title, yes, objectives, instructions. Think for a second. There's the writing task. Perfect. All right, so now I take this, I just copy this, and now I go to the next platform, which is Gamma. So I'm choosing the paste text in option. So I want to paste my own text in. I don't want AI just to randomly create text regarding this topic. Now I'm going to choose document, select the preserve option. And just before we get started, I need to choose my theme. This is the theme I chose. And now I choose generate. There you can see the magic happening. I'm actually going to go back to Notebook LM because I'm not done yet. Let's say make a script for a 2-minute video based on the content of these classes. Only the spoken part without any direction. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to copy this in and I'm going to take you to ChatGPT. So we're going to say, Paul is my character. And here is the script that Notebook LM just created for me. All right, so now it's creating my scenes. Scene 1, Paul sitting at a desk, using a laptop with a futuristic interface surrounded by books and notes. That's pretty cool. So now I have my scenes. Now I'm going to say, I want to start with a concept. So I go to new project, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to paste that straight into this. All right, and now we get to the fun part because now we have to build our character. So I like this one. I'm going to use that as a character reference. I'm going to push this up to 100%. I made him 20 years old and I took out the word teenager here and I actually added the word tall. Great. It understands exactly what we want thanks to ChatGPT. All right. And I'm going to say start. Okay. So this is what Ltx has given us. It looks pretty cool. That scene, according to ChatGPT, was supposed to be Paul sitting at a desk using a laptop with a futuristic interface surrounded by books and notes. This looks pretty good. So this is what we're going to use for the illustration. So here's Leonardo. I'm going to go into the image creation. I'm going to say black teen with a big afro working on a computer at his desk. I forgot something. Wearing a yellow hoodie, important, working on a computer at his desk. Let's see what Leonardo gives us. Yeah, and there it is. So that is exactly what I was hoping for. I'll just make this a little bit bigger so you can now see that that is indeed our Mpo sitting at his desk working on a computer. And now for the last step, because now I want to animate that image. So for that, I'm going to Hailua. So I'm going to say create. Now I'm going to drag in that image of Mpo that we just created. And I'm going to let the camera pans around subject. Let's try that. So while we're waiting for Hailua, I'm going to go back to Gamma. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to import that image. And you can see now it's already really coming to life because we're using the correct coloring scheme along with the image in the back. And I'm just going to darken that out a little bit more. So instead of the default color, I'm going to put a black overlay on there. And that helps the text pop a little bit more. All right, and now we're back in Hailua. Let's see what Hailua has done. And here you can see that it didn't adhere to my prompt perfectly. I don't see it panning around the subject, but it actually doesn't matter because I just love what this model does with backgrounds and the graffiti effects and the comic book effects. It's exactly what we want for Tools for Teens. I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to use this as is. Okay, and that's it. So I hope this was useful, and I hope you can use these tools to create something amazing and creative. I'll see you in the next one. Stay adaptable.